Builder Showcase and Remodeling Television is brought to you today by Jane Kerwin Homes, homes for particular people. David and Goliath Builders, the #1 team in home building and remodeling. And by Anderson Homes, superior custom home builder.
Welcome to Builder Showcase. I'm your host, Lori Minetti. If you're thinking of building a new home, you're in the right place. Builder Showcase is your personal look into the world of new construction, from home builders and services to home remodeling and so much more. It's our goal to help you get to know not only the building process, but the people who can help you along the way. And after the show, be sure to log on to builders-showcase.com, where you can view our digital magazine. If you're in the market for a new home or I'm planning on remodeling, our magazine provides all the information you need right at your fingertips. And while you're there, sign up to receive our digital magazine, newsletters, and the latest in home building and home improvement news for free, all delivered right to your email. Check us out at builders-showcase.com for details. But for now, grab a pen and paper, sit back, and enjoy the show.
Mike Bauman here with Joseph Douglas Homes. Welcome to our newest design, the Southampton Ranch, located in the town of Lisbon. This prairie-style home blends the contemporary look of white and dark woods with a Frank Lloyd Wright flair. The Southampton has a huge kitchen with a 10-foot island, quartz counters, and a unique barn door hiding the pantry. A study located off the foyer adds that additional space needed for a quiet office, reading, or TV area. The mudroom off the garage adds ample space for coming and going. A nice-sized master suite with a huge shower and a massive closet round out this mid-sized home. At Joseph Douglas Homes, we work with you to create the home you have always dreamed of. That includes our all-inclusive pricing, which provides for you in our standard pricing all of the most sought-after upgrades, along with site improvement costs and building permits. And once you select your home design, the lot, and options, we will carefully calculate the total cost and give you a guaranteed price. This means no surprises, hidden costs, or cost overruns. For more information on our Southampton model and to see the quality and value you'll receive in a Joseph Douglas home, log on to josephdouglashomes.com.
Hello and welcome to Talking Construction. Today we're showing you our new model, the Freedom 3 in Cobblestone Meadows subdivision in Jackson.
This home is 1,751 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom home with 2 bedrooms on one side, the master bedroom on the other side. As you enter in, you'll notice the leaded glass front door. It has a wonderful great room, open concept feel, 3-sided fireplace, large kitchen with an island, quartz countertops, and custom cabinetry. The master bedroom features 2 large closets, one being a walk-in closet. The master bathroom has dual sinks on a raised vanity. And in our garages, we're also including a car charging system for electric cars. When you come out, you'll see the ultimate building standards that we include in each and every home that we build, such as Marvin windows, engineered wood floors, and a tiled master shower with level access.
What you see is what you get.
When you come out and see us at the Freedom 3, be sure to take a look at the lots that are available here in Cobblestone Meadows.
It's open to all builders. We have 1/3 to 1/2 acre.
Municipal sewer and water, tree-lined, and some with partial exposures.
We are open Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 4. Cobblestone Builders, building better for you.
When you're ready to build your forever home, you want to choose a location with a true sense of community. A place like right here at Dunoon Country Estates. And here to tell us more is John Jewell from Jewell Homes. John, you have some amazing lots ready to build on. Tell us about this wonderful new development.
Thanks, Lori. These are 10 1-acre lots plus 12 acres of conservation in the subdivision, giving that country feel and great views. Most of the lots have exposure and some have wooded backdrops. Still on the south side of Muskego, so still close to restaurants and shopping.
Well, this is the type of neighborhood that you can really develop a close-knit community.
Definitely, being a smaller neighborhood, 10 lots plus the conservation area, it's a great place to make new friends.
When you build a Jewell home here at Dunoon Country Estates or in another neighborhood, what can you expect from the Jewell Homes experience?
We try to give all our customers the 5-star experience. In fact, we have a reputation for being the best custom home builder in the area because we provide a personalized approach to building that you won't find anywhere else.
Terrific. Thanks, John. To learn more, give Jewel Homes a call or visit jewelhomesinc.com. Today I'm very pleased to be joined by Jane Kerwin of Jane Kerwin Homes, Builders Showcase's exclusive custom home builder. And we are standing in a brand new, beautiful custom home on Lake Drive that Jane has just completed. Hello, Jane.
Hi, Lori.
Well, first of all, congratulations. And I understand that you have a very special message that you wish to share with everyone.
Yes, I do. I would like to invite everyone to watch in the coming weeks because we will be showcasing this beautiful home. There is so much detail to show in designing and building a beautiful home like this that I wanted to give people an opportunity to see how that process actually happens. This home is situated on Lake Michigan on Milwaukee's east side. And actually all the homes that I design and build, as you can see, do not really need furniture for you to love them. With this customer, we studied historical architecture, gathered a lot of pictures online and from magazines, and that really helped us coordinate and develop our ideas into designing and building this beautiful custom home.
Jane, I understand that this is an example of a custom home designed for a couple on a very specific budget, but it certainly doesn't appear that you had to compromise on anything. How did you do that?
Well, you would think that looking at an extraordinary home like this that people wouldn't have a budget, but they did. They had a very strict budget when they came to me. I have a new building philosophy right now, and that is my clients are actually a gift to me and my subcontractors. So my gift back to them for giving us an opportunity to build at a time when construction jobs are so scarce, I make sure I do whatever it takes to design a home they want for the price that they actually dictate. My design contract states that I guarantee the cost of construction and that their home will come in on budget. Because I am with my customers throughout the entire design process, using my interior design expertise, I give them the creative alternatives needed to get them what they want.
Can you give us an example of how someone starts the process to build a custom home like the one we're in today?
Absolutely. This is a great example of how I cater to my homeowners' needs. This home was built for a growing family and a very busy mom with 4 children who had very limited time to meet. So we did all our design work together with the architect online. This was very unusual because normally I would meet face-to-face with a customer many times, but it worked for her, so we adjusted our procedure to meet her needs. Also, this homeowner did not have any specific home floor plan. They just had piles and piles of pictures and magazine clippings that they collected for years, along with only a rough sketch of a floor plan.
Thank you so much, Jane.
Well, I really enjoyed showing you this beautiful home, and I'm looking forward to next week.
And please join us next week for even more insight into this stunning new Lake Drive mansion from Jane Kerwin, our exclusive custom home builder. And for more information about Jane, visit her website at janekerwinhomes.com. Finding some quality time to spend with friends and family. It's easier than you think. Master Z's, the expert in family fun, is here with some ideas to make your home a family fun zone. And joining me is Rob from Master Z's. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
Oh, doing great. Rob, everyone who comes in here must feel like they're a kid in a candy store. You really have it all when it comes to home entertainment.
We sure do. This store is packed full of product. Everything from skee ball machines to sports memorabilia. We do shuffleboards, air hockey, ping pong, foosball tables, you name it, we have it.
So let's talk the tried and true pool tables.
That's right, Lori, with over 30 of them here at Master Z's, I'm sure you can find one here. But don't worry about what size fits in your home. We'll come over to your house and measure that for you for nothing.
Well, pool is always tons of fun. And any of these games will keep your friends and family entertained for hours.
Absolutely. That's our real mission here at Master Z's, is bringing friends and family together. Our products actually require some participation from other people, so relationships are built and grown, and it's time to put our cell phones away, stop worrying about the emails, and just come together for some good old-fashioned fun. We also deliver your products free of charge and have free financing available.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rob. Stop by Master Z's today. Be sure to mention you saw them on Builders Showcase and receive a $25 Master Z's gift certificate.
Master Z's.
Today we are at the Windsor 2, a brand new model from Anderson Homes, and I'm joined by Kevin and Kelsey, who will be taking me on a tour of this amazing design. Well, thanks for showing me around.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
Now, this model is simply stunning. A lot of thought and planning must have gone into making this home come to life.
Absolutely. It was definitely envisioned for a larger family, one that loves to entertain both inside and out.
Well, as soon as you walk in, you can tell that this home was meant to impress.
Yes, definitely. So as soon as you come through the front door, you're greeted by this large great room with views into the kitchen and the hearth room, as well as the open staircase that's multi-level. You get views of the second floor balcony and also into the basement.
A wow kitchen is a must in any new home, and you've certainly accomplished that here.
Yes, absolutely. There was a lot of thought put into designing this kitchen. From where you stand in the kitchen here or towards the stove, you can see into the hearth room and the great room in the house, and also really expansive views out through the windows in the house. On top of that, we put in a really nice sized pantry that's kind of hidden back between the cabinets of the kitchen, so you have nice access when you're entertaining and cooking for friends and family.
Now, in addition to the living spaces, the Windsor 2 also offers ample bedrooms and baths.
Yeah, they really went into detail into thinking out the process of this. Upstairs, we have 4 bedrooms with Jack and Jill baths. Plus a bonus room with built-in cabinetry. And the master suite, which is one of my favorites, is built in a split-level design, so it gives the homeowner privacy from the rest of the house, but gives them access to it as well. Plus in the basement, there's an additional bedroom and full bath.
The Windsor 2 is a great example of the amazing homes that Anderson builds. But it is also important to note that the homes that you build are custom to each homeowner.
Yes, and much like this home, the home building process is like a shared partnership between us and the homeowners. We really want our owners to feel like they're a part of the Anderson Homes family.
Thanks so much, Kevin and Kelsey. Come out and see the quality that goes into every custom Anderson home. For model hours and directions, visit AndersonHomesWI.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Meyer.
And I'm Jamie Budiak from You Build It Custom Homes and Renovations.
Jamie, when people hear the name You Build It, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, Joe, most people think they're swinging a hammer and you building it.
Jamie, that's not true. The You and You Build It is all about you, Y-O-U, the homeowner. You get to be in control, you get to see all the costs, and you decide what you want in your home and how to spend your money.
And we'll be there to guide you every step of the way.
At You Build It, it's all about you.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Stick around, there's plenty more coming up.
Get the new furniture you really want during the Steinhafels Best Sellers event. Save 35 to 50% store-wide on all the latest styles from all the best brands. Whether it's a new living room, bedroom, dining room, or the entire house, it's all on sale. And with Steinhafels special financing, it's even more affordable to update your room. So shop now and save big, in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Is your rec room short on fun? With over $1 million of inventory, Master Z's is your ticket to exciting home entertainment. From air hockey, foosball, and pool tables, to poker tables, sports memorabilia, and much more, Master Z's is the place to turn an ordinary rec room into a family fun zone. Master Z's, the legendary fan cave where family fun is still affordable.
Master Z's.
Smart Strand Silk Forever Clean Carpet by Mohawk is the most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. Get it interest-free with our low price guarantee from Carpetland USA.
They've served for us. Now it's time to help them. Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin is in need of donations to help make the Milwaukee Veterans Village a reality. This is a completely community-funded project aimed at providing homeless and at-risk veterans a place to get back on their feet with 42 tiny homes, a 10,000 square foot community center, and programs designed to help veterans return to a sense of normalcy. Be a hero to our nation's heroes. Donate to the Milwaukee Veterans Village today.
Good morning, I'm Jeff. Today we're going to show you our new 3,700 square foot Windrush model. Quite amazing. Let's take a look. The Windrush exterior makes a stunning impression when you first see it. It's open, fresh, airy, and light with huge patio doors and an optional covered patio or deck. The inside is as breathtaking as the exterior. Off the garage in front is a large work area and mudroom and a drop zone across from the walk-in pantry as you enter the kitchen. The view from the foyer is breathtaking with the soaring cathedral ceiling and suspended beams in the great room. And we've done the front office with this beautiful panel molding. The front bedroom is just perfect with the full sitting room and optional fireplace. And the master bath has double vanities and his and her closets. Upstairs are 3 large bedrooms with unique spaces, this nice common area, 2 bathrooms, and an optional bonus room. And we'd love to build your home with the finished lower level like this one with a beautiful bar, wine room, theater, you name it. Well, the Windrush is even better in person, so we hope you come and visit. Check out jeffhorwath.com. Good morning, I'm Jeff Horwath. Today we want to show you our Bella Verde model. It's 3,300 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, just loaded with comfortable living features. Let's take a look. The Bella Verde has a modern craftsman style, but we designed it to be very open inside, so you have panoramic views. Right next to the welcoming foyer is a front study with large triple-wide windows. When you're in this house, you'll have a great view to the front, rear, and sides through the great room, sunroom, kitchen, and rear dining areas. Just past the walk-in pantry is a private alcove en route to the master bedroom suite with his and her closets and his and her vanities, walk-in shower, and toilet room. Upstairs are 3 bedrooms, all with walk-in closets, plus 2 bathrooms. 1 is en suite. This Bella Verde has optional side patio doors, plus rear patio doors off the sunroom to your own deck. Thanks to Dave and Susie for showing us your Bella Verde, and please do check our website, jeffhorwath.com.
Cement! You walk on it, you drive on it every day, but how often do you think about the importance of your outdoor concrete? Well, that's where the experts at Tony La Licata Cement come in. It's their job to worry about your outdoor concrete, so you don't have to. When you're ready to install new or perhaps refurbish your old worn-out concrete, give Tony La Licata Cement a call. For over 47 years, they've been creating outdoor spaces that enhance any home's appeal. That includes not only driveways and patios, but sidewalks, garage slabs, borders, inlays, colored, stamped, and even decorative concrete. Tony La Licata Cement can do it all. Concrete simply is the best choice when it comes to quality, durability, and versatility. It's the perfect way to add beauty and value to your home. And because concrete is lower maintenance, you can be assured that you're investing your money into something long-lasting. Not all cement contractors are created equal, so when you're ready to install or refurbish your outdoor concrete, give Tony La Licata Cement a call.
Tony La Licata Cement has helped thousands of families beautify their outdoor living spaces.
There are several La Licatas out there, but there's only one Tony La Licata Cement. When you're looking for quality concrete installation, give us a call.
It's Tony La Licata Cement.
From the beautiful hills of Hubertus to the clean lakes of Delafield, all the way down to Lake Geneva. For 70 years, Rural Builders has been blessed to build not only beautiful custom homes, but also build strong relationships and amazing friendships with families across southeastern Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Bill Rubel.
I'm Scott Gallert.
And I'm Jason Rubel. All of us at Rural Builders would like to personally thank all the great clients we built custom homes for over the last 7 decades. We also want to thank all the hardworking men and women that have made Rural Builders what it has become today. We couldn't have done it without you. From my grandfather who started the business back in 1949, carried on by my father, and now myself, we expect to carry the tradition of building some of the most creative designs for the next 70 years. If you're interested in building a new home, we personally invite you to meet with us and talk about how we can make your dream home a reality.
Remodeling 360 is brought to you by Design Tech Remodeling, building a better tomorrow for you and your family.
When design and technology work together, the results can be awe-inspiring. That's why Design Tech Remodeling has teamed up with Able Kitchen Bath Showroom to bring their customers a state-of-the-art remodeling experience. And joining me is Nicole from Design Tech Remodeling and Ashley from Able Kitchen Bath Showroom. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, Lori.
Thank you. So, Nicole, what does a partnership between Design Tech and Able mean to the customer?
It's an experience. So we bring them to this beautiful showroom for them to meet with a designer who can help them in every aspect of their kitchen and bathroom remodeling experience, from plumbing fixtures to cabinetry to lighting. So they're getting expert advice from start to finish.
So Ashley, why don't you give our viewers a little background into what Able offers in kitchen and bath remodeling?
So we definitely want to make it a fun and enjoyable experience for the customer. So we'll sit down with the customer and we'll go through their vision as well as their budget, and then we'll walk them through the showroom and give them an interactive experience so they're able to touch and see and feel the difference between product offerings.
So what are some of the latest trends in kitchen and bath remodels?
Matte black, and we're definitely seeing pops of gold still, and the timeless polished chrome. And freestanding tubs are still really popular, as well as larger shower systems that include rain heads and body sprays, and then technology, so touchless faucets and digital showering as well.
Thanks, Ashley and Nicole. To get started on your dream space, give Design Tech Remodeling a call today or visit them online at designtechremodeling.com. We are excited to be at the brand new model, the Valerie, from David and Goliath Builders. And joining me are David and Ann from David and Goliath Builders. Well, hi, David. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Lori.
Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. Well, there are a lot of exciting things happening right now at David and Goliath Builders, including this beautiful new model.
That is correct, Lori. Welcome to the Valerie.
Thanks.
The Valerie is a split bedroom ranch. It is 1,876 square feet. And when a builder says split bedroom, we mean that there's 2 bedrooms and a full bath on one side, and then the master bedroom suite is on the other side of the floor plan. In addition, this house has a great open concept, great room, dining room, kitchen, which is wonderful for family life and entertaining guests.
The trend seems to be more manageable size homes with the extras going into the design features.
That is correct, Lori. What we did is we designed a multi-generational home that appeals to both young families and empty nesters. As you come in from the garage, you enter a large mudroom that features a drop zone and a walk-in closet. The master bedroom features his and her walk-in closets, and the master bath features an oversized walk-in shower. What's great about the design of this house is it features a half bath, which is unusual for a home of this size.
And of course, you can incorporate any of these special touches into any one of your new home designs.
That's correct, Lori. David and Goliath Builders has been building and designing custom homes in Wisconsin for over 34 years. And we utilize a 3D CAD system to help our customers visualize their new home.
And I hear you have some prime lots available.
That's correct. We have 3 beautiful lots in Howell Oak subdivision in Waukesha. All 3 have full exposures, so you can do a walkout lower level.
So when can our viewers come out and see this wonderful model?
It's open by appointment, so please give us a call for a personal tour.
Thanks, David and Ann. Give David and Goliath Builders a call or visit them online at davidgoliath.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Meyer.
And I'm Jamie Budiak from You Build It Custom Homes and Renovations.
Jamie, when people hear the name You Build It, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, Joe, most people think they're swinging a hammer and you building it.
Jamie, that's not true. The You and You Build It is all about you, Y-O-U, the homeowner. You get to be in control, you get to see all the costs, and you decide what you want in your home and how to spend your money.
And we'll be there to guide you every step of the way.
At You Build It, it's all about you.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Recognizing a need and taking action. It is that simple concept that helped establish Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin. Since 2013, we've been making a difference in the homeless community by committing to the at-risk and homeless veteran by providing the basic needs of food, shelter, and clothing.
The success of the Veterans Village here in Racine has been simply amazing. The village provides our homeless veterans with more than just a place to sleep. It provides the tools they need to help break the cycle of homelessness through programming like group therapy, work search assistance, benefit assistance, and housing placement. Each veteran has their own unique tiny home, along with access to a 24/7 community center with a full-size kitchen, food pantry, recreation area, and more. Being able to interact with others in this community setting is a great way for veterans to feel a sense of normalcy.
The Racine Village is a proven model that can be applied to any city throughout the state. And there's no greater need than right here in Milwaukee. That's why Veterans Outreach is reaching out to you to help us make the Milwaukee Veterans Village a reality.
The Milwaukee Veterans Village will offer transitional housing for veterans with 42 tiny homes, a 10,000-foot community center, and the programs needed to help veterans get back on their feet, with partnerships within the community helping to increase programming capacity. Once a resident no longer has to worry about where they're going to sleep or eat that day, they start to think beyond the moment. They start to hope, dream, and plan for the next chapter in their lives.
In order to better serve the veterans in the greater Milwaukee area, we need your support. We're calling on you, your friends, your family, your business to help these local heroes and help make this vision a reality. The deadline is fast approaching, so call or email us and donate today. Be a hero to our nation's heroes.
With an unmatched track record and insider knowledge of the Lake Country area, the Spheris team provides clients with an effortless, high-value experience. From pre-sale property improvements to final negotiations, it's the attention to detail and actual personalized service that puts the Spheris team in a class of their own. If you're buying or selling your home, contact the Spheris team today. The Spheris team. How can we help you?
Light up your new or existing home with a trip to BBC Lighting. BBC Lighting has all of the latest styles of lighting and ceiling fans, including the newest in LED, displayed in the largest lighting showroom in the Midwest. BBC Lighting is the top supplier for new home builders and decorators in the area and guarantees their everyday prices to be lower than online stores. Whether you're looking for a unique accent or whole home package, BBC Lighting is your lighting headquarters. Just west of downtown near the Potawatomi Casino. Shop bbclighting.com.
Carpetland USA Flooring Center.
Mohawk Silk Reserve Carpet. Softness worth every moment with Color Max technology that gives you the brightest colors. Now available and on sale at Carpetland USA.
Thanks for joining us today. For more information for what you saw on today's show, visit our website at builders-showcase.com. And while you're there, check out our digital magazine. We look forward to seeing you again next week right here on Fox 6. Bye, everyone.
Builders Showcase and Remodeling Television is brought to you today by Jane Kerwin Homes, homes for particular people. David and Goliath Builders, the #1 team in home building and remodeling. And by Anderson Homes, superior custom home builder.